right, so here today we are back. We're going to be testing out our brand spanking new character, Grave. Grave is now out with, again, a very, very wonderful kit. A character that is potentially separating somebody from the B2 slot or your stapled B2 slot. We're going to be testing it out here today. We got chat in the bottom right. They're going to say whatever they want. Whatever chat wants to say, they're going to say, so hopefully it's, hope it's okay. We have our team here, so we were testing on stream just to see like exactly where this character goes and how this character is, and we're gonna test between fire team, between crown team, and every team that is associated with this character. I will say this right now, Grave is in a very good spot because she's able to do a lot for B2 where it doesn't power creep what crown is. They both serve a different purpose. One is a pierce buffer, raw attack buffer, and damage dealer. One is survivability, great CDR, and great support. So two separate things. It's not, hey, you know, simple DPS power creep. It's not. So everything's different. So for this character, I think they've definitely designed her in a pretty good way where, you know, for fire team and other teams associated, which again, she's not restricted to fire team, it's pierce team. Fire or pierce team is where she'll definitely profit. We also tested it earlier with a different team, with Cinderella. She does great there too. She could replace, again, your non-existent crown, but I don't think she's going to be like, hey, goodbye crown, I'm the better character. If you want high DPS, Grave slaps. If you want, you know, survivability, crown slaps. That's how it works. So we'll do some testing here and we'll see exactly what she can do. As always, new to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Right now, again, chat's at the bottom right. Chat, from my initial testing of what you've seen, what would you rate Grave? Go ahead. Let White T know. Bless them with your superior chat knowledge. Go ahead. If you call Grave, she'll... Must say that's a weird thing. Dude, her quote is wild. Her quote is insanity. And she enunciates the final word. Like, I'm not going to say it because it's just like, you know. But, like, she enunciates that last word so hard. And then she's like, I won't stop until I get my happy ending. Like, bro, what? Slow up, bro. Grave more into that than Rapunzel will ever be. So we got a OP out of 10. We got a 9 out of 10. She's bad, or she could do anything to me. Oh, she's bad as hell, and she could do anything to me. Look at that. Muscle out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. Muscle mommy out of 10. Look at that. 9 out of 10, 9.6 out of 10. SS to SSS. She knows what she wants. Oh my god, this chat's definitely something else. Bro, she said that. I didn't say that. She said that. She said, I won't stop until I get my happy ending. Like, bro, what? She'll never stop until she has a happy ending, bro. And then she says, if you call me, I will... Another word for arrive. Like, dog, what? Yo! That's gonna be the most liked comment of the video, 100%. Guarantee you, $100 right now. Most liked video comment will be, if she... what is it? If you call, I will. And then... Yeah, as you will complete that sentence. Here we go. So, is she a good DPS? The answer is she's a freaking pseudo DPS. Look at this, dude. She's supporting. She's giving the team buffs, right? And she's still able to do whatever. 99 is pretty good. Compare that to Crown. It's not, you know, comparable. Grave is probably double what Crown is when it comes to DPSing. But again, are you just looking for DPSing? Don't look at this character as just a DPS. She's supposed to be a support, right? Again, we're testing this on the campaign stage, but we more so should be testing on bossing. But just get an idea of what these numbers are. That's where you're at. D Kilowave, 33. Grave, 109. Asuka, 146. Alice, 80. Over here, Modernia, 112. So already she does pretty good for buffing them. Now, let's just say, for this team, which you don't usually run Crown. Let's say we run Crown here. What would happen, right? How different will those numbers become? Let's find out together. Let's do it, right? Crown, let's throw it in. Let's do it. I'm going to grab a screenshot real quick of where I was on the stream, and then I'll show you what we have. So again, just know that if you're looking for if you don't have Crown, you must pull Grave, because you at least have something as a wonderful B2 slot in. It's not like, oh, I have Crown, so I'll never need Grave. If you're running Solar Raid, you're gonna need Grave. If you're running anything like that, remember, Championship Arena is around the corner. Correct? You can't forget that is a thing. Again, I don't know if you're gonna care for it. I don't know if you're gonna like it. I don't know if you're gonna play it. I don't know if it's even gonna be a good mode. But it is worth it maybe to invest in a character who potentially could be there. And again, if we ever get a new content, there's also that. So up to you. But a B2 like this, right? What would you do? But where are we at with Crown over here? This is the numbers so far. We'll keep it going. I already, again, have the screenshot here, so I'll read the numbers off of where we're at. and see exactly how she does. So that's there. But yeah, let me know again what you think down below in the comments. If you do some testing and you get some insider knowledge, let me know how you do. But I do think that I think that we have to also check. Remember, she gives no survivability. What happens? Right? What happens in that case? So we'll have to also see, can she hold her own continuously and be able to do everything? But her DPS, compared to a DPS, actually, her DPS is like pretty high up there. But yeah, that's kind of where you're at. And then also just remember the heat emission thing people are asking, is that auto-friendly? We'll see. I think heat emission should be auto-friendly, no? But, yeah. Here we go. Completing this. So here's the numbers. Let me pull up the screenshot. So how much, again, in comparison, how much in comparison did she do? So D-Killer Wife was 33 with Grave. It's 40 over here. Grave is 110 before. 60 here. So again, she basically, it's about double DPS, right? 110 compared to 64. About double is where she's at there. Asuka's around 150. She's 142 here. Alice is 90 here, 80 in the, again, with Grave. 112 with Grave, but 136 with Crown. So in this case, right, Crown was able to keep up, again, exactly where Grave is for this team. Run this team on a bossing thing. Obviously, with Pierce and everything, it'll be a little bit different, but remember, the Pierce damage on bossing is going to be a huge thing. So they're both on par for what they are. She, though, provides survivability. She, though, will keep your team from kind of dying. Grave will do DPS. There's a difference, right? So basically, double DPS here, a little extra over here. In Grave's case, this is a little less for her, but Crown had more. But again, when testing it on bossing, when testing it with that Pierce, you'll see the difference. But they're on par in what they are. But again, she has more survivability. So there is better in that case. There is better in that case. But we can test also over here. We'll throw Grave on and see what she can kind of cook up when it comes to this here. But that's again where she's at. So as mentioned, don't say like, oh, she power creeps. No, she didn't. She is 100% separate, and she kind of is comparable of Crown without survivability. So yeah, that's where it's at. That's where it's at. How is broken as Cindy after buff? Cindy should be the same, exactly where she is, potentially a little better. But it's basically what the bug was whatever her kit wasn't actually doing it. They buffed up all her numbers to be exactly what the bug was. So she should be exactly what she was. Just now officially that damage, right? That's where she should be. So let's see it here. How much we can kind of do when it comes to a bossing stage. But again, that's where she's at. I think that she's a comparable Crown, but not just Crown. Does that make sense, chat? Am I making any sense here when I'm saying this?
Basically, Crown is Crown with survivability. Grave is Crown with DPS for Pierce.
What he said, basically. Yeah. Yeah, that's where I stand. We're already, look at this, 67, 100, 67, and then 77. If you test with Red Hood, if you test with whatever. Where I want to test it also, we gotta see how she does on it's Indivilia, right? Indivilia is the fire weak one. So we gotta test where she holds on that. Yeah.
Which is smart. At the end of the day, it's smart because it doesn't power creep the other unit and both get to survive. So it's like, it is a smart way of not stepping on their toes.
True. And if you have Mary, she's better than Mary, which is sad. Basically, your invested collab character got power crept that quickly. Depression at its finest. Crazy how the supporter got power creep before the DPS did. 41, 123, 192, 146, 167. So again, damage is pretty freaking good, dude. And again, if you compare that with Crown, should be comparable. Should be comparable. So we'll take one more screenshot and just see. We did testing again without having to run Fire Team. She is comparable to that of Crown. That's where she's at. That's where she's at. So Yeah. What's the cube? I'll have to see, because remember, she, for half the time she goes out of shooting mode, so I'll have to see what her thing is that she wants to go for. So I'll have to see. I'll probably mention it next video when I test it, but yeah, you have to see, because you don't want to mess with her, because her ammo is the issue, right? Because that's what kicks off heat emission. So you have to, like, when you build her too, when you OL line her, that'll be like the biggest thing you have to also keep in mind when you OL line her. You have to see what line she goes for, because some won't work at all because of how the ammo operates. So we'll have to test that. So here we go. 1.1, 308, 208, 74, 258, 273. That's what we got here with Grave. So again, look at that, dude. Again, what Crown would do would be half of this, but the support would be maybe on par, maybe a little less. But if you're looking for DPS, Grave's your girl. If you're looking for survivability, Crown's your girl. That's it. If that's where you're at. If you're running Fire Team, Pierce Team, that's Grave's your girl. If you're in dire need of keeping your team alive for whatever content, Crown. So, do we have a crazy B1 healer for her? No, right? That's all we're needing now. You have CDR from her, so that's D-Killawave, whatever. You could just replace now with the healer. That's all you need. I think the only thing this team doesn't have now is healing. Right? Maybe so? Yeah. I think that's where we're currently at. That is crazy they did that to Mary so quickly. Make a third collaboration character, spit in everyone's face for the third collaboration character. Ah, pain, dude, pain. Pain. But yeah, that's my initial testing of Grave, right? You saw a bit of a thing there. We tested it on stream also, and my verdict stands. She's great. B2, 100%, worth it. Dash dropping the 10 gifted. Dash, thank you so much, bro. I love the video there, because this is a video. Take care before your ears get destroyed. All right, peace out. Enjoy the Doro while she's here. Last Doro, and then I'll leave. Ready? I'll let the last Doro pop up. Here we go. Doro. Where is it? Oh, where is she? 3. There we go. All right, now take care. Have fun.